What's happening, everyone? My name is Phil with PrecisionLED.com, and today we have a 2012 Toyota Rav4 we're installing LED interior lights on. Now, this installation is compatible with year models 2005 through 2012, and that's considered the third generation. Today we're using a kit from PrecisionLED.com. We're using our premium 5730 style LED conversion kit, and each kit comes with 3 interior trim tools you use for the installation. We have a fork-shaped wedge tool, a pointed wedge tool, as well as a serrated knife tool with a flat end on the back. Now, for the install today, we're doing our front overhead map lights. As you can see, we've already done one here on this side. We're doing the overhead vanity mirror lights, the rear dome light, the trunk light, the license plate lights, as well as the backup reverse lights. Let's get started. We're taking a look now at the front overhead map lights right here. As you can see, we've already changed one over to LED. We're going to show you how to do this one on the passenger side. We're going to use the fork-shaped wedge tool, and if you can see, this is the side that depresses in, so this is the side that pivots. You're going to insert the tool, push down, insert here where there's some space, and you're going to pry back, and that lifts off the clips that hold it in place. You turn this button, push the button to turn the light off, and depending on how long you've had this light on, it may be a little bit hot, so we're going to use a cloth here to pull this out, and that removes the old halogen bulb. We're inserting a new 5730 style premium LED. This is a T10 style, so this one goes right in. Now, this is not polarity specific, meaning it should work in this orientation as well as in the opposite orientation. There's circuitry in the bulb that lets it work either way. There you go. Now, to put this back in, you see how there's a tab here on this side? That tab lines up and goes right in here. You put that in first, and then you push down on the edges to snap it back in place. And you're all set. We're looking now at the vanity mirror light here on the driver's side, and we're going to take this one out. Now, the wiring is coming from the center side here, so you don't want to insert the tool on this side because it'll catch here on the wires. You have to do it on the opposite side here where it has some freedom to move. We're using the flat side of our serrated knife tool, coming in from the side here, pushing up, and that comes down. Now, this one's a bit tight. You have to move it, you have to turn it actually 90 degrees for it to drop down. And that's because this connector here is so large, it won't go out this way. You have your T10 style bulb here. We're just going to remove that and replace it with our premium LED. Similar style, same circuitry, it'll work either way. The way to test this is to open up the light here, and now we know it's good. The way you reinsert this one, again, you start at a 9-degree angle, you bring it in so the wires go up, and then you twist it to get it in. Now, in order to get this thing to snap in, it's a bit tight, so I actually use a decent amount of pressure, and now that one's in. Same process on the passenger side. We're looking now at the rear overhead dome light here. And to remove the clear lens here, there are 4 tabs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you want to get, we use the fork-shaped wedge tool here. You want to get the tool in between, or actually around the edges of this clip. Push in and pull out, and that releases. And you can just slide the tool around to get it to release from the rest of the clips, like that. In there you have a festoon type bulb, and if you can see here, this is the side that has some give to it. You actually need to rotate the bulb 90 degrees to get the pins to line up, and then when you pull back on here, it should pop out. Just help it out here just a little bit. And here we go. Now, the reason it has to move 90 degrees is you can see the edges of this are flattened. So It only goes in when the edges are pointing upward, and then they twist them to keep it in place. And when you remove it, you have to rotate it to get it out, all right? The new LED doesn't have the flattened edges, so all that needs to go in is this side first, and then you put pressure on here to lock it in. So we'll do that now. There we go. You want to make sure that these LED boards are facing down. That is where the light's coming out of. I want to make sure it turns on before we go ahead and put the lens cover back on. Lens cover, the back side here goes in first, farthest away from the switch. And then you just apply some pressure here to lock it in place. That's all there is to it. We're looking here at the trunk light here on the door, or the rear door. We're gonna use the flat end of our serrated knife tool. Gonna come in from the side with closest to the switch. The wiring is actually on this side. I'm gonna pry up, so you get in, pry up, and that gives you access to the back here. Now for this section here, you see to remove this gray cover. You're gonna go from underneath, just pop it up, and that gives you access to the festoon bulb. Now this is actually one of the best upgrades because it really helps out your trunk light. You're going to grab the bulb with your hands, pull it back, and remove it. And you're pushing it against the side that gives, and this is the switch side, that's the stationary side. Replacing with the new LED. Go ahead and insert that one and turn it around so that the light is facing the clear lens. Just like that. Now that that's all set, we're going to put this cover back on. You place it down on one side, line up the indentations here, and then just push it down on the other, and that's fine. Wire side goes back in first, make sure it's snug against the wall, and then push it in. There you go. We're looking now at the license plate light here, and we're actually going to use a flathead screwdriver. This is designed where you put the screwdriver here in the open space, you pull back, and that releases so you can remove the assembly. Looking here, we have just a single light, turning counterclockwise to release it. Just going to manually remove this bulb, replace it with a new LED. Now this one we do need to test. This is a canvas style LED. This is better served for license plates. That one does turn on. I think in this orientation, it does not turn on. So you want to be careful about that and test it before you put this panel back in. All you have to do, get that one back in, turn clockwise, lock it in place. This side goes in first, and then you push this side in until it clips in. And that one's all set. We're looking now at the panel for access to the backup reverse lights. Go ahead and unlock these clips. And we're gonna go inside and take a look. All the way near the bottom, right here, is the backup reverse light. You're going to turn this one counterclockwise, and that one removes. Now we're going to take the old bulb out and replace it with a new LED. This is one of our premiums, so it is not polarity specific. That one goes in. Right now we're going to go ahead and test the lights by putting the vehicle in reverse, just to see if it works. There we go, it's good to go. So now, I'm going to go ahead and put it back in. So feel around for the open space, and once it's in, it has to line up. You turn it clockwise, and that locks it in place. Let's go ahead and try those lights again, see what it looks like in the socket. There we go. Same process on the passenger side. And that's the end of the installation. If you have any questions or concerns, please email us at help@precisionled.com, or you can reach us online and submit a support ticket at www.precisionled.com/contact. Please like or subscribe if you enjoyed the video or enjoyed the process for what we do. It really does help us out when we make the next one, knowing that there's people out there watching the videos. Have a good one.